It is currently 6:48 a.m. I'm going to a shoot on Rodeo. I've never vlogged so early in the morning. Got up literally 8 minutes ago. Alrighty, my first piece of advice for shooting in public is to literally be the main character. If you're shooting in public, you have to go through trials and tribulations. There are people staring. You have to be scrappy. For instance, this makeup artist did my makeup on the sidewalk and she had her full makeup set straight out of the car. And you know what? Pictures last forever, but the people who see you won't. In fact, they'll admire you for being so bold. In any case, I became my own protagonist by imagining all of the pedestrians as fashion executives. There were all these people treating Rodeo like a track, taking their dogs on walks and walking with their family. So I just pictured them as being people who were loving watching me model. In Rodeo, you honestly never know, they could be fashion execs. Okay, tip number 2, we shot at 7 a.m. As you know, this vlog was taken very early in the morning, so there obviously weren't as many people around. And usually I don't even mind if there are people around, but with COVID happening, I think having less people around was definitely really helpful. Okay, tip number 3, if you are going for more lifestyle shots like smiling, walking, being on the street, things like that, not so much high fashion, then it definitely will be a little bit easier if you tend to be self-conscious, because lifestyle shots are the ones that people take for their Christmas cards, so everyone understands if you're taking lifestyle shots. So if you want to throw in a few lifestyle shots, then you may seem a little bit more quote-unquote normal, but TBH, I don't think any of us should be normal. You were born for a reason and you should embrace it. Tip number 4, if you're going to go all out and shoot in public, then you may as well find the very best locations and just strut your stuff, because everyone shoots at the best locations, i.e. this hallway and Rodeo Drive. Is it a hallway? Comment below if you think it's a hallway. The only drawback to taking pictures in public is that you have to do outfit changes in your car if you can't find a public place to do so. And because of COVID, I didn't want to go into a public bathroom or anything, so I literally did all of my outfit changes in the car. Quick tangent to talk about my vision for this next outfit. So I wanted the 2 half ponytails up because I like feeling like a kid when I do my hairstyles. And I think this hairstyle is so cute. I've seen it on Pinterest, different influencers and things like that. And this makeup artist was talented enough to do my hair in addition to my makeup. So she helped tease it a little bit to give it some volume. And I think it just overall matched the general streetwear vibe that I was trying to go for. Another tip that I have is that if you are going to shoot in public, you can find slightly lesser public areas like this alleyway if you generally feel self-conscious. And these lesser public areas tend to be really aesthetic for streetwear shots. Going on another quick tangent to give a little modeling tip, whenever I'm modeling, especially streetwear type things, I try to make a lot of geometric shapes with my body because that is what usually looks the coolest and the most high fashion. Another quick tip, I think these 360 reels make for really good social media content, and I usually feel kind of ashamed about asking photographers to take pictures of me with my iPhone and not their camera, but usually photographers get it because we're all in the business of content creation. And also make sure to wear a mask between takes. Alrighty, back to posing in public. So here we see influencers in the wild who are doing exactly the same thing, no shame. So I definitely felt even less shame than if there was even a lesser shame to feel, because there were so many other people doing it as well. This was around 11 a.m., so a lot of people. Moving on to my last look of the shoot, Hidden Jeans, a brand, provided this clothing that I'm wearing, the overalls and the flannel top. That was really fun because I think my final tip for taking photos in public is to create a character of your own if you don't want to be the main character yourself. So given clothing items and props in general to work with, I was able to create my own character. So I thought a ponytail would be a really cute look, and most recently I've seen the WAP look and a lot of high ponies with these very extreme side bangs. So I asked the makeup artist to do that look for this, and I tried to create a little bit of a high fashion barber girl situation. So this was the character that I created for myself. Comment below if you think it's a good character to have. And these are all of my tips for taking pictures in public. I know especially Gen Z tends to have no shame with this, but if there is anyone that is struggling, hopefully this video makes you feel less self-conscious. Never be self-conscious about loving yourself, celebrating yourself, taking pictures of yourself. And lastly, before I conclude this video, I wanted to take a quick minute to showcase the final photos from this shoot and also thank the 2 photographers that were awesome at William Lee's Pixels and Blackheart X Photo. The moi was also makeup by Marua, so props to everyone involved. I loved working with all of them and getting these cool shots.